Patent pending, Power Button Poker is the most aggressive, most demanding, and most punishing new variation of poker ever invented, and one that will revolutionize the game forever, both online and off. Power Button Poker is a simple adaptation that completely changes the dynamic of any poker game, utilizing a dealer button with at least one blind, and adds new incentive for players to exploit the art of bluffing. The concept is easy to implement because it only requires one minor but powerful change. The new power button goes to the winner of each hand, no matter how many times a player wins in a row. This power play forces the players to the left of the power button to pay the small and/or big blinds, even if they have just paid them the hand or hands before. Just imagine how this encourages more bluffing and more aggressive play, especially nearing the bubble and at the final table. Every poker player understands the importance of position, and Power Button Poker intensifies the all-important dealer position with the power button. Although the Power Button Poker system can be used in any poker game, ranging from a full table of 10 or even 11 players to heads-up play, we will use a 6-player final table of 150, 300, no-limit Texas Hold'em to illustrate how the game is played. Now let's get the cards in the air. To begin play, the power button is awarded to a player in the normal fashion, determined by high card and high suit from a single card dealt to each player. In our first example, Seat 6 is awarded the power button for being dealt the ace of spades, making Seat 1 the small blind and Seat 2 the big blind. Seat 3 is under the gun and first to act with ace of hearts, jack of spades, and calls the big blind. Seat 4 has pocket sevens and also just calls. Seat 5 has queen of clubs, queen of hearts, and raises to $1,100. The player holding the power button in Seat 6 has ace of diamonds, king of diamonds, and re-raises to $4,000. Seat 1, the small blind, has 10 of spades, 7 of spades, and folds. Seat 2, the big blind, has 9 of clubs, 8 of clubs, and also folds. Seat 3, under the gun, folds his ace of hearts, jack of spades. Seat 4 folds his pocket sevens. Seat 5, with a pair of queens, just calls. The flop is queen of diamonds, ace of clubs, king of clubs, giving Seat 6 top 2 pair, and Seat 5 a set of queens. Seat 5 is first to act, and just checks, slow playing her set of queens. The power button player in Seat 6 with top 2 pair bets $4,200. Seat 5 raises with her 3 queens to $12,000. The power button player in Seat 6 just calls with aces and kings. The turn card is the jack of diamonds, giving the player with the power button in Seat 6 a royal flush, diamond nut flush, and ace-high straight draw, in addition to his top 2 pair. Seat 5 is now first to bet, and bets $21,000 with her 3 queens, and the power button player just calls with top 2 pair. The river brings the 5 of clubs, which is a blank for both players. On the river, Seat 5 bets $18,000, and the power button player in Seat 6, sensing weakness, raises to $36,000. Due to the size of the pot and the amount of money already invested, Seat 5 calls and takes down the pot with her 3 queens and is awarded the power button for the first time at the final table. Moving on to the second hand, the player who is in Seat 5 is now in the power position with the power button since she won the previous hand, forcing players in Seat 6 and Seat 1 to pay the small and big blinds. It's the second time in a row that the player in Seat 1 must post a blind. Seat 6, the small blind, has pocket 4s. Seat 1, the big blind, has ace of hearts, 10 of hearts. Seat 2, who is under the gun and first to act, has 7 of spades, 2 of clubs, and folds. Seat 3 has king of clubs, queen of clubs, and raises to $1,200. Seat 4 has 7 of hearts, 8 of hearts, and calls. Seat 5, holding the power button, has 8 of clubs, 6 of diamonds, and puts in a bluff raise to $5,400. Seat 6, 1, 3, and 4 all fold, giving Seat 5 yet another win and the coveted power button for the second hand in a row. It doesn't matter how many hands a player wins in a row, they will always be awarded the power button in addition to the pot. Now that's power. Power button poker. In our third and final example, Seat 5 again has the power button for the second hand in a row, forcing Seat 6 and 1 to pay the small and big blinds again for the second time in a row. Seat 2, under the gun, has 4 of hearts, 5 of hearts, and folds. Seat 3 has pocket 8s and calls the big blind. Seat 4 has 9 of spades, 2 of spades, and folds. Seat 5, the power button player has queen of diamonds, jack of diamonds, and as the chip leader, raises all in to either win the pot right there or isolate the short stack. Seat 6, the small blind, who is also the short stack, calls with ace of clubs, queen of clubs, and is all in. Seat 1, the big blind, has 10 of diamonds, 6 of hearts, and folds. Seat 3 folds his pocket 8s. And now Seat 5, the big stack, and Seat 6, the short stack, are all in heads up with Seat 6 facing elimination. The flop is 9 of clubs, queen of hearts, 8 of hearts, giving the short stack player in Seat 6 top pair with ace kicker, while the power button player in Seat 5 also has a pair of queens, but with lower kicker. The turn card is king of clubs, giving the power button player an inside straight draw, while the short stack gets one more card to his nut club flush draw, along with his pair of queens and top kicker. The river is the 10 of spades, giving the player with the power button in Seat 5 the pot with a king high straight, and once again, the power button for the third hand in a row. Seat 5, the power button player, while forcing the short stack to make the unenviable decision to go all in prematurely, not only takes down the pot, but knocks a player out of the tournament in the process. Now that's power. Power button poker. In the case of a split pot, the power button moves one player clockwise as in standard poker play. This is the only scenario where the power button does not go to the winner, as there is only one button, the power button. For the heads-up option and complete rules of Power Button Poker and Home Play Video Contest, where you could win a $1,000 first prize, a $500 second prize, or a $250 third prize for the best video, visit our website at www.powerbuttonpoker.com. For all commercial license inquiries, visit our website at www.powerbuttonpoker.com/license.html.